I think it was the last innocent time in America, and we wanted to go back and revisit it.
Does it bother anybody else that these women live in Hooterville?
It bothers me that they bathe in the town water tank.
With the dog.
It isn't the drinking water, it is the water for the train.
It's still 3 naked women with a dog.
I want to be the Hooterville dog.
This show ought to be a fresh-looking show so that the audience says, hey, this isn't just another living room comedy. There's something about it that looks different.
Hey, we should record our conversation, man. Yeah, then we could play it back and write it down. I'll bet that's how the writers at National Lampoon do it. Yeah, well, I read somewhere that there's these people in France. What do they do? You see, they're incredibly French.
See, that's brilliant, man. I'm getting the tape recorder.
The show was about the relationship specifically between Eric and his friends, Eric and his parents, Eric and the girl next door.
Well, Jackie and Kelso certainly made themselves comfortable.
Yeah. It's a roomy car.
Yeah, it is. You know, the bench seat in the Vista Cruiser.
It's about what is still going on today. Kids and their parents, not the gap that's there, but having a relationship with your parents when you're at the age where you're beginning to separate from them.
Is there something you want to tell us?
Are you on dope? Are you?
Because we can help get you clean. There's counseling, hospitalization.
My foot kicking your ass.
Are you ready to rock and roll?
Derek Foreman, the group of 6 kids that kind of hang out in the suburbs of Wisconsin. He's kind of torn between his family, his girlfriend, and his friends. So it's kind of a tug of war.
Listen to them up there. The party has reached critical mass. In 10 minutes, there will be no more beer opportunities.
If my dad catches me copping beers, he'll kill me.
Derek, cold. Definitely cold.
My TV parents are very cool. Eric's dad is really conservative, and his mom, yeah, they're all really conservative.
I'm going to tell you something, Red. I just took the How Spontaneous Is Your Relationship quiz, and you know what?
What?
We got 3 out of 10. And I cheated.
Red Foreman, and husband of Kitty Foreman, but he's also the father of Eric, who's the central character of the show.
I love your grandmother very, very much. I just can't talk to her or spend any time with her.
Did I mention that I'm in there rubbing her feet?
You know, son, sometimes you just gotta play through the pain.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Just get back in.
I play Kitty Foreman. I'm Eric's mom.
Kids. The president is coming.
What president?
The president of these United States, Gerald R. Ford, the 36th, 8th, 40th, I don't know, he's the president.
Donna is kind of the girl next door. His whole life, they grew up together and they've been best friends. And, you know, now they're just starting to develop different feelings for each other.
Happy birthday.
To put a candle out here. Oh, it is just so romantic.
Let's keep moving. There's nothing to see out here.
Thanks. Thanks, Dad.
She's like a tomboy. Girl next door. She's Eric's best friend / love interest.
My sister thinks that we shouldn't be left alone.
Us? We're alone now?
Well, yeah.
I was an awkward teenage boy for 10 years, so that was sufficient research. Yeah, that did it. I was rejected by a lot of girls. That helped a lot, too.
Maybe Donna doesn't want to throw a party. Maybe she wants to be alone.
Yeah, just me, alone. If someone happens to stop by, that'd be pretty cool.
So we're on. I'll bring the beer. That sounds fun.
Cool. Catch you guys later.
Party at Donna's.
You are both so stupid.
Kelso is less intelligent, common, everyday life kind of guy. You know, he's got the wits when it comes to the books, but when it comes to like common sense, he's a little bit short.
Where the hell is Foreman, man? This isn't like him. What if he's lost or hurt somewhere? Calm down, Lassie. I'm sure Timmy's just fine. Yeah, maybe we should check the school morgue. Kelso, the school doesn't have a morgue. Then what do we pay all those taxes for?
I don't think my character's really sure like what cool is, you know, like what the right thing to do is. So he's always like, you know, he'll put his foot in the water and just test it. And if it's not cool, then he jumps back over. And if it is, then he can go with it. And then once he gets going with it, he's out of control.
You can't call Edna, man. It's poker night.
No offense, but isn't every night poker night for Edna?
He has this girlfriend, Jackie, who's really overpowering. You know, I'm like the dog on the leash. I'm caught between my friends and my girlfriend that doesn't really fit in with all my friends.
She's never gonna find out.
You are a dog, Michael, a dirty, dirty dog.
What'd I do?
You kissed Pan Macy.
I'm like the outside of the group, and Michael, who's my boyfriend, is like pretty much tagged along with me and Alish and with the group, so he doesn't know where to go at all times.
Who cares? I'm tired and I never want to walk anywhere again.
Michael, walk me home.
Okay.
The funnest part about playing Jackie is the part about having the boyfriend who's so out there and so outrageous and just so crazy. Ashton plays Kelso, who's just wacky, crazy guy. I don't believe you, Michael.
What?
You can't just maul me in front of my father.
I bet he didn't even notice.
He yelled at you to stop it.
Oh, I thought he was talking to you.
He's just so snobby and so obnoxious and so controlling. It's fun, but it's hard because I'm not really like that. And obviously keeping a straight face because everyone's just so funny and some of the lines just crack you up hysterically and you're like in the middle of a scene and it's serious and you just can't hold a straight face. Hurry up and drink your keg.
Hurry up and drink a keg? Jackie, will you just mellow out? I mean, this rules. We got a keg and soon everybody's gonna be here.
Everybody?
Everybody who matters. And for the first time, Jackie, that includes you.
I play a foreign exchange student from a country that nobody ever heard of. And they call him Fest. That's not his real name. The group calls him Fest because his name is totally unpronounceable.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
Buying Dana a gift. You know Eric likes her.
I know, man, but you know, they're not officially...
Still, in my country, I will string you from the tallest tree.
We're not in your country, Fez.
Right, so good luck with Dana.
He comes to America and finds himself with a lot of questions about, you know, the country, and he does things thinking that they're American.
Oh, Hyde, watching you fail over and over. It is like Charlie Brown and the football.
I hope it doesn't sound like me, actually. What happens is I try to generalize my accent so it covers a huge amount of accents, and you can't just say, oh, he's from this place and he's from this place. So I try to play like that in order to just generalize and people just don't figure out where I'm exactly from.
Oh, Red. You need to relax. Anger is bad for the soul.
It's Fez, right?
Yeah.
Get out.
Okay, go.
The best thing about playing Fez is just that I can put a lot of myself into the character. I was a little bit like him when I first started speaking English and having my first American friends.
And I could write some really great slogan like, I hate the fuzz on my ass.
If you hate the fuzz on your ass, why didn't you just shave it off? Hyde, played by Danny Masterson, he becomes Fez's mentor. So I look up to Hyde when it comes to questions and stuff like that. It's pretty funny.
Kelso is my friend. I cannot take his woman.
You're a good guy, Fez.
Actually, I could take his woman, but I won't.
He's
one of the gang. Most things for him are conspiracy of some sort. No one really knows too much about him except that he's always there and there's always something kind of strange going on in his mind. And he's very cool and he's pretty much up for anything.
Really? Well, on behalf of men everywhere,
Wilmer Valderrama. He is so funny, you know, he gets me going in the morning. All the other kids, they're cool too, but Wilmer, he completes me.
Michael, call me at 8. Michael, do your Chico impression.
Michael, rub oil on my thighs while I spank you. Please, someone else talk now.
We deal with the same issues that teenagers deal with today.
Being a teenager, I think I kind of understand the issues of what happens when the girl next door becomes more than that, when you have to steal your dad's car to go to a concert. That's pretty timeless. Well, I guess that's that. We're not going.
Eric, do you want to go?
He said no trips out of town.
It's your car. Do you want to go?
But he's God.
I think God would want us to go to Milwaukee.
Eric, you are a 17-year-old man. I'm gonna go with whatever you say. It's your decision.
It is my decision. And my decision is we're going to a concert.
Yeah!
Huh. Kids are off. I wonder where they're going.
Out of town.
Are you sure?
Of course. I told him not to.
I'm not afraid to do stuff that's never been done before.
We do some crazy stuff. We've gotten away with a lot of stuff, and we're very happy because it's very funny.
When you play the record backwards, you can hear the devil speak. I am starting to hear him everywhere.
yes, Michelle. For Samers in yes. Satan is your master, Fez. Worship Satan. But before you worship Satan, get him a cherry pop. Get Satan a cherry pop. Get Satan a cherry pop. Pop, man. Get me a pop. Let's streak!
Today, President Ford comes to town, so I streak totally naked with my big dick Nixon mask on. That's
I think the show is very authentic. I think it's very representative of 1976.
That's what everybody wants to talk about is the costumes, and isn't it fun wearing the costumes? Well, it really isn't.
It's really not, because they're really not attractive. They are not attractive.
And they're not very comfortable. You know, you forget about all that polyester. You know, it just felt all kind
and
of
that
scratchy.
spongy material.
You're talking about something that happened over 20 years ago.
And there you were at the movies, in front of God and everybody, slurping on horseface Lynn Taylor like she was a popsicle.
Kitty.
A big, easy horseface popsicle.
Horseface? She was a runner-up in the Miss Wisconsin pageant. Which she lost because she was such a horseface.
The way our house is decorated is very authentic and consequently quite amusing.
We don't have the technology that we do today. Like in Eric's basement, we watch this TV right here. It's not like one of the big, super flat screens.
Hey, change that.
How do we change channels before Fez?
I don't think we did.
Even though looking back on it, it may look chaotic, it is really an innocent age. While kids, there were no video games, there were no videotapes, there was no internet, there was no cable, there were 3 stations. People had to sort of manufacture their own fun.
Just, make it wider, right up there. Yeah, out further though. Yeah, right up there. You go. Hey, Kelso!
Yeah? How's it look from down there?
And it looks like it's giving me the finger. The theme of the show would just automatically connect sons with fathers and daughters with mothers. And you will sit down and you would say, hey, you know what? I used to wear that shirt. Like, oh boy, that was my car back then. You know, stuff like that.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, son. How was the movie?
It's pretty gory.
Yeah. How did it end?
I don't remember.
Attaboy.
So how was your night?
It was fantastic.
Well, that's great. Good night, Dad.
Night, son. Oh, and be quiet going upstairs. Your mother is very tired.
I actually don't think this is like any other show on TV, which is what's neat.
Just the fact that it takes place in 1976 is just so unique. There isn't any other show that is like that.
It's real life. People that were growing up in the 70s are gonna enjoy it because they're gonna look back and go, yeah, we were wearing that, or yeah, that's what we had. Our generation's gonna like it because they realize that we do the same stuff now as what they did then.
Hey, Jackie, you know what'd be cool to do with these in your mouth?
Hopefully the audience will get themselves laughing out of watching the show. They're gonna see some crazy stuff. A lot of stuff you don't normally see on everyday shows. There's not much sitcom comedy. It's more of off-the-wall, very real comedy. So that's kind of fun.
Eric, after breakfast, I want you to rake the yard.
Right. But, Dad, I was gonna...
I'll do it. Okay, Steven.
Oh, my God.
I love my new brother!